are here, and what can I say? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you
Right
kidding me?
now, let me just give when series is just too hilarious that you have to talk about it. Like you can't, you have to talk about it.
You must talk about it. I am Maria Sorreo here with my very good friend.
Tanya Rush.
That's
And
right.
go ahead.
No, and Tanya and I have known each other for many, many, many
Yes.
years. We're both in the news business. You might know her from her cooking segments or for her
Meals
news
in a
work.
Rut.
Yes. Or you might know me from my sports work. I'm playing the field and
Yes.
in LA. So we came up with a great idea because just of people really out in the world that gave us such a great idea. Tanya, tell us about it.
Are you kidding me? So what we're going to do is just take topics that we find that where we find ourselves going, are you KM?
Yeah.
Personal encounters. Marie and I tend to attract people that say the most crazy things or do things.
A little off balance maybe, but and sometimes it's just things out in the world, which is what we're going to start with today.
Yes.
Let's just jump in. Now, a lot of people watch the Grammys. Okay. I
Yeah.
did not watch the Grammys, but of course my phone was blowing up as the award show was on, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm looking on there, and they're talking about uh a I don't even think, is she an actress? Is she a
I don't
model?
even know.
I think yeah, okay. So this woman, let's just say that,
Yes.
who was with a very famous singer,
Hmm.
and she walks onto the step and repeat the red carpet. Okay. She has a fur coat on. She drops it, and she's naked. Now,
Why?
now listen. We've all, as women, we all know what the naked dress is. Okay, it's a beige dress where it leaves very little to the imagination. This was not that. This was not that. This was not even a slip. It was, I don't know what the material was. It was saran wrap. I mean,
I know.
she was naked. She was naked.
So So the topic here is what has happened to these award shows? The class, you
It's
want to come
gone.
out, you want to sparkle, and you want to shine. For me, you know me, girl. I used to be obsessed with watching the red carpet and
Yes,
watching those shows, but they've gotten so,
crazy,
I mean,
crazy.
kind of this word I haven't used forever, but skank. It's like, why do I want to look at that stuff?
It's nasty. I mean, it was just straight out nudity. I mean, you wouldn't want your kids watching that. And here was the really weird part was I heard that they did the red carpet, and then I they left. So it was really just it was a ruse to get people to talk about them, which we are, but it was kind of like you said, it's so trashy and classless that you're just like, what, why would you do that? I mean,
Yeah. But Maria, on top of that, so we had naked thing.
yeah, we had
And
Naked
then
Girl.
I can't I tuned in toward the last just because I knew that's when the um album of the year,
Yeah,
the song of the year.
right.
Then there's this other singer. We're just not going to mention names because if you
No,
watched it, you
don't need
know.
to. You
You
can
need to
just
Google
Google
like
it.
just the key words here.
Yes.
She came out. She might as well have been on in a stripper shop. The way that she dressed and her entrance and her dancers and was not naked, but might as well have been. Of course, wearing that big fur or whatever around her. And I just thought, what has happened?
I
If
don't know
that's
what's
acceptable,
happened.
and people, I mean, how is that acceptable?
I mean, I don't know how it's acceptable on network television, but I mean,
Gosh.
pornography, if you want straight up pornography, you can get it. So why are you trying to integrate it into a regular award show? I mean,
And here's the thing, I get it. You want to stand out, right? Celebs, all of us do things that we are remembered by. We
okay.
okay. But why can't you do that with class in a way that you stand out? Because as I remember, the talk after these awards show, Maria, was, did you see Nicole Kidman?
It was the
She was
fashion.
gorgeous.
It was the fashion. Always,
Yes.
always, always the fashion. And if you're gonna wear a
What?
non-naked body, then it's not even fashion. It's just nasty.
Not.
It's
Like
nasty.
how
And
we would talk about it all the time because you knew I love the red carpet.
of
I
course,
remember seeing did you see there was a yellow dress? It was
Yes,
Nicole
it was
Kidman.
Oscar de la Renta. It was, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
okay. So Tanya, since you
Yes.
have done many red carpets, what would you have asked her? If you had a question,
Okay.
what would you have
You know,
asked?
you know what I would ask her? What is the inspiration about the design you were wearing on the red carpet? I can rattle off stuff. What would that answer? Maybe she answered. I just saw bits and pieces after. I didn't watch any of that.
I don't think anybody spoke to them, but if you had a question,
That's
because
what
it
I
was
would
just like
ask.
all you heard was like click, 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 it was just cameras clicking. I mean,
Why? What was your inspiration with your design? And who's the designer of your
of your
outfit?
a
Nature?
God, God was the designer of your body. I mean,
That's what I would have asked.
that would be very interesting. I wonder what kind of answer you would have gotten.
Who knows?
I
But
mean, then there's
we're
that.
not done yet.
No, because you know what? Here's the thing. You were talking about this. It's there was another person with like a cone.
Girl,
Was this a Halloween
my
costume now or what? Like,
a
what are we doing?
wizard, princess. I
What are
thought
we
she
doing?
flew in from Harry Potterville, from Universal Studios. I mean, it, it was so the pointy
Yeah, it was
cut,
ugly. It was
the
ugly.
fairy tale stuff flowing out. And
Yeah.
so those top three things, I just went, this is why I do not watch.
Yeah, it's just not
It's too much.
yeah, it's too much or not enough.
I turned to
Depending,
Hallmark Channel, just saying.
depending how you look at it. That HD TV, oh, that House Hunters is looking real good right now.
Click.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that was very that was an are you kidding me moment for sure because it was just so unbelievable that you're going,
Stop.
come
Like,
on.
and here's the thing, like it's just this is when you have to talk about it. You can't be
Yeah, you
serious
must.
about it.
You know.
And no, Accordi and also Taylor Swift, she had a cut up high dress. Did you see this anywhere in the
No,
post?
because I don't think anybody's even talking about that.
She she didn't win anything, but
Well,
she got her name in there. So she's wearing this Chiefs red dress. It was the Chiefs red color, high up, like past her upper thighs. So the new
yeah.
thing is, but the way she stuck, and it was okay compared to others, pretty elegant. But here's
It
what she
probably was.
did. There's now these bands that you put up around your waist, and jewels and diamonds hang down from them now.
Okay, like a
So
belt.
she made that splash. So it's like a garter belt,
So
but
let's okay.
you can drop things down
Speaking of
like
Taylor Swift,
jewels.
let's move on to our next topic that
Yes.
kind of involves her because it's Super Bowl, my favorite day of the year.
Mhm.
Although the wrong
I
teams
know,
are there this
girl.
year.
Show your
So
shirt.
yeah, so I do have my Super Bowl. Well, I got a football shirt on. I got a football.
Maria, let me just say, Maria, I've known her for forever. And football, she loves her football, so don't mess.
Don't mess.
Like,
It's my
don't
favorite
mess.
thing. My
She
favorite
knows
thing.
it.
I
Sports
probably
report.
was a coach in another life because I love NFL football that much.
Yes, I know
Love
you
it.
do. Okay, Super
I love it.
Bowl.
So Super Bowl. All right. Okay. I love football. So I am very excited to see two teams play. I hope it's a great game. I really have no dog in this fight at all. But what, 20 years ago, maybe a little longer, they started doing commercials in the Super Bowl and a halftime show in the Super Bowl, and it got very popular, especially for people that don't care about football. They
Right.
get very interested in these commercials. And I have to say that when they first started doing it, they were funny, they were entertaining, you remembered them. The last few years, honestly, not so much.
No, no.
Not so much.
I mean, and Maria, to your point is it takes up so much time and people like you just want to watch the game already.
Yes. And you know, at the halftime show, because they've made such this big ordeal, like I always say that you don't see a concert break out in the middle of a football game. You don't see a football game break out in the middle of a concert, but you do on Super Bowl Sunday because
Yes, you do.
the players
And
actually have to practice sitting in the locker room for
that
30
was
minutes.
what do they do? I was going to ask you that because one thing is they're completely changing the turf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they have to practice this. They actually ahead of time this week, they're practicing going to practice, going and sitting in the locker room for half an hour, and then coming back out on the field because that's not normal for them. you know,
So they actually do practice that.
they have to practice that. Yeah, so that they're not losing their energy. They're used to going in there, they take a few notes, they get some water, whatever they do, and then they come back out in the field. This is completely different because it's longer. So I hate that about it. I hate the fact that it's that long. But people get very excited about, oh my God, so and so is going to be performing, blah, blah, blah. But these commercials, you brought up a very interesting point, is now they're previewing the commercial.
Yes. I was talking to Marina today about that, is that all
Why?
week they have been previewing that. It was one of the morning shows, and they brought in a special correspondent, and they said, okay, give us a sneak peek of the Super Bowl ads. We were talking about it at my office, that you just already know, so why watch? And
Right.
sometimes, like you said, it's football, but it's, why do I tune in for the ads that have gotten, that's a whole other topic. But anyway,
It is.
so there you have it.
I mean, honestly, if the commercials are funny, I'm there. I'm for it. But
Right.
when they're stupid or whenever you go, I don't understand that. It's like, why do they bother? And they're
Okay, so are you
expensive.
kidding me? I
Okay.
do this all the time.
Are you kidding me? Really serious?
Are you kidding me? A marketing team that makes gazillions of dollars. You
Yes,
watch these ads, and I'm telling you, here's the key. You get through it, and you're left going, I have no idea what your product is.
exactly. So dumb.
It's so dumb.
So
I
dumb.
don't,
I
I
agree.
don't get that.
It's
I
money, money,
don't get it.
money, and nobody remembers it. It's like, oh, I
Isn't it
think,
commercial marketing? So you go, oh my gosh, that was a Bud Light commercial. I haven't had a Bud Light for a
yes,
long time.
I think that's a big fail when you don't remember the product personally. But
Whatever. So it's going to be interesting.
no, are you rooting for one team over the other? I didn't even ask you.
Hmm. Yeah, you know what I am? I'm cheering for the Eagles because
Well,
it's their
well, a lot of
time.
people they don't want to see Mahomes get three in a row because nobody's ever gotten three in a row. And I know some
I
people
don't.
want to see it because it's history, but as a Cowboy fan, I can't stand the Eagles.
Well,
And
I know your
but
whole life,
I
but
do have to say that Jerry Robinson, he was an Eagle. Mike
I
Trout,
know,
fly Eagles
I
fly.
know,
But still, I don't really, whatever.
I
Just
don't
let's just
care.
see good football, and that'll be fine for me.
Let's just hope. Okay, let's just hope this.
Okay.
Let's hope it's a good game.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Let's hope that if the Chiefs are behind, the Eagles can stay ahead of that, not choke, because then Mahomes loves it and comes back. I just want it to be a blowout game on that side, or just a good game.
A good game. That'd be
And
fine.
and yes, you just want a good game because you don't want to see we don't want them to get blown out. We don't want it to be in the first quarter going, well, this is going to be really great. It needs to be a game.
And just for the record, I am kind of having football withdrawal already. I just want to let you know that.
Me too.
I
It's so
can't.
hard. My TV viewing has changed.
It's so hard. It's so hard. Last Sunday, I was like, this is really not right. Sundays with no football. It's like a day without sunshine. Okay. I just don't like
It
it.
is. I thought the same thing, and I
Uh,
missed the playoffs, and it's like, okay, well,
I know.
Hallmark Channel.
Yeah. Time for something else now because
Yes,
that's all
yes. So we'll
yeah.
see.
We'll see, but there's a lot of moving around, so there'll be a lot of football news and stuff. But you know me, I'll let you know when the owners' meetings are in March. So we'll
That's true. And we're gonna have some good Are You Kidding Me's
a
next
lot
week.
of good. Are you kidding me? All the time. Okay,
We will be taking notes.
okay. Are you ready? Because this, I have to take a deep breath. Okay,
I
so
know. She gets fired up. She
I
loves her
do.
makeup. She gets fired up.
By the way, we have an Instagram now. We have a new Instagram home.
Yeah.
It's RUKM 2025. So everybody look for our snippets on Instagram. It's gonna be so great. Now, one thing that Instagram has done over the last couple of years is their use of makeup has been fantastic as far as I'm concerned, because I love makeup, which is a whole other conversation. But what is very weird to me and interesting, I guess, it's an are you kidding me moment for me for sure, is 10-year-old kids go to Sephora and Ulta and they want to buy skincare and very expensive makeup. Like, now to me, 10 years old is really young to be buying makeup. I mean, at 10,
Yeah.
I think I was allowed to maybe have like a chapstick.
Yeah, you had some of the makeup like place stuff, maybe.
Yeah, nothing real. Okay.
No, no.
but they're walking in. My little niece, who I took shopping the day after Christmas, she's like, "Can we go to Sephora and buy Drunk Elephant?" I'm like, okay, first of all, how do you know about Drunk Elephant? It's very expensive and you don't need skincare. You don't have lines on your face. She wanted like the little under eye patches. I'm like, those are for people that have lines. But what killed me was that we walked into Sephora at Kohl's and there were other people with their kids that were 10 years old. And I'm like, really?
Well,
Come
I
on.
don't get that, but you're right because they are the world of social media.
These
I mean, I get if
influencers,
you want to play dress up with your mom's makeup, right? That's more what we did.
it is not that.
It's not that now though. They're spending, they want everything that they see on Instagram. It's that's just what it is now, and I don't understand it. I
Well,
don't I
I-
don't.
yeah, I don't get it.
I
And
mean,
don't they
it was
feel bad selling it to those kids? I guess they don't.
I know, but remember back when it was so exciting to get the other, just the simple mascara to start at your local
The
drugstore.
drugstore makeup.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh,
drugstore makeup.
yes.
It was
We didn't
never,
have all
well, we didn't
right.
even have that then. It's like high end, you had to buy like at a department store, but everybody started at drugs with drugstore makeup. And
Oh, all the time.
okay, and so I get that little girls, little boys, whoever wants to experiment, you go to the drugstore. Okay.
Right.
No,
So
no,
what did you do? What ended up happening?
no,
Didn't you steer her in the right direction?
I did because she had a $50 gift card. And I said, okay, if you buy this for $44, you with tax, you're only gonna have like $3 left. And she was like, well, that no. So I was like, okay, let's go to CVS or Target and let's go look at that stuff. And I mean, I just couldn't believe it. And then I'm like, don't you want something more fun? Like,
Yeah, like
what do you want under eye cream? That's not
I would
fun.
have gone the glitter fun, try
For
little
sure.
lip glosses, little perfumes, all those fun
Something. But
that
see,
you and I just we don't want to buy now to try stuff. We have to go too expensive.
I mean,
I mean,
you know what? If I'm gonna buy something super expensive, it better take my freaking lines away.
oh, and you're good at that. And if not, it's going right back.
Going right, it's getting returned.
Yes.
So I just think that we're in this weird time where all these influencers are, I've even heard that some of these products that have, retin-A and things like that are actually dangerous for kids to use.
It's too young. They don't have the skin to take that. That stuff is to help exfoliate and to really help, like with the lines that you get over the years or the dark spots. I mean, you know how much
Exactly.
I love face stuff.
And you know what? I wish I had started a little earlier with
I,
those creams and
right.
stuff, but not at 10.
Not at 10. I mean, I just spent money. You know me, girl, with my face treatments. I
I
could
know.
get one every
You
day. I
love it.
love it
Tanya could get a facial like every day.
every day. So yesterday I got my hydrofacial and it's like the exfoliation, but they also can infuse different products like glycolic
Oh, right. Yeah,
or
exactly.
yeah. And I mean, so that stuff, but you don't you don't need to start that till later, right? And a lot of those
No,
products now can be that intense.
exactly. That's the
Yes.
thing. So
Yes.
I don't know. It's just one of those, are you kidding me? Is when I saw other kids doing the same thing, I was like, this is odd.
It is odd. It's odd. But going on that note, I have to mention, I sent you the picture. What is up with glue to put on your
Okay.
face?
I'm so glad you brought that up. So
What
it's a
did
NYX.
you research into that? What?
Well, I was in Ulta
Oh,
and I saw the NYX product. I'm going to put a picture of it up. It looks
okay.
exactly like Elmer's glue,
It
and
does, you guys.
that grosses me out, okay, to put on my face. And so I was reading about it in the store. I didn't open it to smell it. I don't know if it smells like Elmer's glue, but I did watch a video and the girl said that it's a primer for your face, and some of them are very tacky, which I don't like. I like smooth primer.
Yeah.
So I knew I would not like this product, but I just thought that they're always doing gimmicky things to try to get like the next cool thing. But like, I think it's going to be a fail because who wants to put friggin' Elmer's glue on their face?
Don't even, yeah, that's going to be a fail. I mean,
I just
and
didn't
of
get that.
course,
I didn't.
I don't understand that. If you do, please send us a message because we might be missing on a new trend,
I
missing out.
will, you know what? I will take the time to smell it, and you should too when you go to the store, okay?
Okay.
Because if it smells like Elmer's glue, I'm completely out. I'm out.
Why? We need people, why? We need help on this one.
Yeah, you know what?
Can't even comprehend
Nix
it.
has such good products that I was
That's why I was
really,
shocked.
yeah, I was shocked too. I was just like, Nix, what are you doing?
Yeah. I
But
don't know. So that's a good one.
I could think of a lot of like fun stuff to put on, but not that.
I
Not that.
wonder, you know what? Should I buy some and just try it like for next
You
time and
should.
see?
Yeah, you should.
I'm doing it.
Okay, you need to be the yeah, because it's not expensive. It's just but
No, and I'll
I would
return
have
it
to
if I don't
see.
like it.
I open everything and you return it. I open everything and smell it first because I'm very weird about scents on my
Me
face.
too.
So if it smells like Elmer's glue, it's not happening.
No, so I'm gonna face test that and
Okay,
sense
good.
test it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
love this.
smell and face it and see what I
Love
like.
this.
Okay.
Okay, we are gonna have so much to talk about every single week. So please hit us up on Instagram, send us ideas, or send us some of your are you kidding me's. And yeah, we're just
Or
gonna
you might disagree.
yes, please tell us. It's
I
okay.
love that. Let's
Yeah.
go.
If you love the Elmer's glue on your face, tell us. We want to hear about it. We're here for it.
Love to see a picture too that you could put up.
We love it. We're here for it.
Yes.
We're here for you. We're here for each other.
Yeah, we are, girl. That's right. Thank goodness we have each other over the years because some stuff we finally that's how we got to this podcast is
That's it.
I was so fired up over the month of stuff. I'm like, I can't, and I always Marie knows it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And
So there we go.
we have a list of things, so we will not run out. Trust me. But we still want you to share it with us. Give us more to talk about, but you're not going to be bored. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right.
All right. Hey, thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week.